Hello, fellow diecasters. Welcome to another insane episode here on Diecast Insanity. Hope you guys enjoyed the little Kraken video from earlier in the week. Got some real cars opened up. Got to get them up there on the new Planos and all that stuff. But I thought I'd come back and show you guys how I'm documenting my cars, and for my purpose, for the video's purposes, and other things on how to keep track of my cars. Now, I know you can buy spreadsheets and all that stuff on the computer and all that kind of stuff. I pretty much know my cars, when they come from and where they come from, but sometimes there's some other information I'd like to get in there, like how many releases there's been of the car, where this release falls within that, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show you guys how I document my cars, so I know what year they're from, if it's a new release, what color, because sometimes a new release is issued in several different colors, kind of like the car may be released in 4 different colors that year. I'll put on there because they'll have the year. So if it's a mainline car, it'll have the year it was released, the mainline, ML for mainline, for 1 ED for first edition, and it'll also include whether it's the first color, second color, third color, fourth color. I know there's some years where there's been a 5th color, so that's why I document them and everything. So we're going to take a look, and we're going to look at this one here. This is a 1970 Ford Torino. So we're going to take a look at this car, and I'm going to show you guys how I document my cars. Now, right now, I'm using a wiki to do it. I'm going to double cross-reference some of these with the Tom Arts guides when they come in, so making sure that they're accurate and all that kind of stuff. So the first time this card appeared was in '08. So let's get down here and we'll take a look at the car, because here's what wiki says: Modern Classics, first edition in 2008 to present, a June of my design. Gives you the I think that's probably a design number or something. And then it gives you all of the things. So if you look like here, it was released 3 times in 2018 in a Spectraflame Yellow and a Spectraflame Green. Now this car debuted in Modern Classics, so that's why there was only 2 colors, which was really interesting. And then there is a 22nd Collector's Convention Edition. And then we get into 2009, we get into the mainline cars. And this was a Hot Wheels one, so let's see if we can find. Alright, so we can't find it that way. Oh, there it is. Hot Wheels Racing. That's probably it right there. That's a purple version. This is a... Oh, shoot. I didn't... Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Hold on. We're 70 Torino. Right there. Okay. So... Hot Wheels Racing. There it is, right there. So it's the blue one. It was released twice that year, once in blue and once in purple. So we'll take this, take my pen, and we'll write 2012 mainline. Sometimes I've been putting a series on here, sometimes I haven't, so this car was last season 2018 in the muscle set. This would have been, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would have been the 10th release. And we'll just put it there. So that's all the documentation we will do on that car. So there you go. So 2012 mainline. This is the 10th release of the 70 Ford Torino. So that's how I document my cars. So just thought I'd show you guys how I do it and everything. Premium cars, I'll put what they are. Whether it was retro entertainment, whether it was car culture, whether it was Fast and the Furious, or whether it was pop culture or whatnot. So if it's car culture, it's CC. If it's the Fast and the Furious sets, I'll put FF. And then it'll also say, within that, it'll also say whether that's the first release of that particular car, because a lot of cars debuted in that set, like the Cosmo that we opened in this set. On that car would be 2020, would be CC for Car Culture, would be and then would be the first release, because that's the very first release of the Cosmo. That's where it debuted. So that's how I document my cars, how I keep track of when it came out, where it came out, what it came out in, and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a neat way for me to be able to document my cars, to know where my cars fall, especially my older cars. I can figure out, okay, where does this release fall? Because some of them, I know when they came out. I know the first year they were released, but I'm not really sure what color, whether my car was the first color, or whether it was a recolor, or whether it was the third color that year. So it really helps out with documenting the cars and everything. So hope you guys enjoy this. Hope this helps you out. Maybe gives you an idea how to document your cars and how to keep track of your cars. I do a pretty good job when I go to the store knowing what I have and what I don't have. My problem is where with the cars that I have, what years did that car come from? Is it a first edition? Is it the first edition first color, first edition second color, first edition third color, and all that kind of stuff. So hope this guys help you out, and I hope it gives you an idea on how to document your cars, and I hope you guys have a great week. Keep on looking for what you're looking for, and remember, leave some on the page for the collectors in your area, and most of all, have fun with the hobby, because that's what it's all about, collecting these cars. We all love cars and collecting them and all that kind of stuff, and it's just a great hobby. So have a great week. I'm out. Bye.